In today's video, we are going to be going through a rig rundown, the guitars I use and the pedals I use to play at church on Sundays as well as record videos. The first thing I want to talk about, guys, is my Strat. It is versatile, it's adaptive. I run an HSS setup, which means I have 2 single coil pickups and 1 humbucker in the bridge. The bridge pickup is a Wilkinson and the other ones are a no-name. But be that as it may, they are awesome. As you can tell, I don't like a lot of clean finishes on my guitars. On this one, it did have a traditional factory finish, but I like to be a little bit different. I like my guitars to look different when it looks worn, beat up, when it's been put through the ringer, and that's why I relic my guitars. With an alder body and a maple neck and a maple fretboard, this thing is so crazy. Absolutely crazy. I can plug in and literally play any style I want. It doesn't matter if it is rock and roll to blues to worship, doesn't matter. Whatever I put this thing through, it adapts. The next guitar I want to talk about is very quickly becoming one of my favorite guitars to play, and I'll tell you why. This pine actually has incredible sustain and it resonates beautifully. I would actually match this up with a mahogany or alder swamp ash any day of the week. The reason is because it's light. I've had Telemasters in the past. For whatever reason, they weighed almost 10 pounds, and after a while, that gets heavy. You might notice I do have white binding on black finish. However, this guitar was originally supposed to be a copper top Telemaster. Say that 5 times fast. When I was finished the painting, I wasn't really pleased with the result. Not that I felt I did a bad job, I just didn't feel like it was me. And as you saw from my Strat, I do enjoy a bit of relicking, and I do enjoy when the guitar looks like it's been through the ringer and it's got some dings and some knocks and some scratches and some relicking and some aging. So what I ended up doing was painting over the copper top and ended up doing a little bit of light relicking all around the edges. Now it feels like it's me. The next thing I want to talk about are the ears that I use when I'm at my home studio and at my church. Now the reason I say "and" is because I use 2 different types of in-ear monitor systems. When I am at home, I use my Shure 215s. Now these are not expensive at all. They're very, very, very affordable. The thing I like about the Shure 215s is that because it's one driver, it's the most transparent sound that you will hear transitioning from your home studio, your bedroom, your office, wherever you're at, to let's say a live setting or a church setting where I play. So at my church, we don't run amplifiers on stage, which means that my tone has to be dialed in. And if it's not dialed in, I'm spending an extra 10 to 15 minutes working with my audio engineer and my sound guy, trying to come with the right result. My Shure 215s help me get there a lot faster, and that's because I don't have all these additional drivers trying to compete with one another. The set of in-ear monitors that I use at my church are 5 driver. Now, although they are not the custom mold, the 5 driver IEMs that I use allow me to hear a very, very full sound. Whatever I feel like I'm missing at home, I know I'm gonna get at my local church. And I just have to adjust my ears to understand and almost tell my brain, hey listen, the tone that you heard at home is gonna sound the same in the house, but in my ears, it's gonna feel a little bit warmer. So over time, it has taken me some time to adjust. It has taken a lot of hours for me to practice hearing the difference between the 2 and just being okay with it. The last and final thing that I want to talk about and run through is my pedal board. Now, I don't know how you are with your pedals and your tone, but I have been a tone chaser for a long, long time. I have swapped out pedals, I've bought big brand name pedals and been disappointed and not put enough time, and I was always switching back and forth. When Line 6 came out with the HX Stomp, and when I found out about the Morningstar MC6, I was sold. Those 2 together are a fantastic combo. The MIDI control allows me to change presets, allows me to change banks, allows me to change snapshots. I can do anything under the MC6 MIDI controller. If you haven't checked it out, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. The other pedals that you might see on my board might be familiar to you: the Freeze pedal, Voyager overdrive, the Ernie Ball VP Jr, as well as the coffee drive. Now the coffee drive was new to me. A buddy of mine lent that to me and he ended up giving it to me, which was amazing. Thank you, Steve. When I plugged it into my rig, I was blown away. The sound, the tone, the versatility of it, it's really, really great to have a boost. Your lead line has to jump through a little bit. It's terrific. If you've also noticed, I am using a Pedaltrain Novo18. Now, a little bit of a confession here. I have been a Temple audio guy for a very, very long time. During my tone hunt and my tone chasing days, it became very, very overwhelming, I think is the right word, to remove those quick release plates, put them back on, line it all up, and I found myself removing quite a bit and spending a lot of money on those quick release plates. And as much as I love the Temple brand, quality of the Temple audio boards is awesome. I'm not knocking it at all. It just wasn't for me. Upgraded the Velcro that I was using, and so now I could hang my board upside down for a day, if not longer. My pedals aren't going anywhere. Guys, that wraps up my rig rundown. I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to thank you for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, the thumbs up, hit that notification bell. We'll see you guys later.